My name is Isaiah Martin. I'm a second year poli-sci student, and the STPS office I'll be going to is the back office.
Yes, I'm involved in the Black African American Culture Center.
Yes, I'm also involved in the Black African American Culture Center.
It's a space that I trust. It's a space that I feel embodies me and the person that I want to be.
It's kind of like a place where you can go that's like your little home or whatever. Because like I know after class, like sometimes like depending on what you talk about in class, like sometimes it can be emotional, sometimes like you talk about some like racy issues that you just need to talk to someone about, and like the cultural centers are a place where like people actually.
For me personally, I'm from Aurora, Colorado, and so it's a very kind of diverse town, kind of diversity. You see all different walks and lives of people. And when I got up here to CSU, it was just a crazy culture shock to see it being a predominantly white institution and to not really be able to see as many people of color. So for me, the back office has kind of been like a home away from home.
Pretty sure I wouldn't have met some of the people that I've met so far if it wasn't for the cultural centers.
Everyone's pretty friendly and like welcoming every time you come in, like starting with the staff, like everything, like everyone's just friendly all around. Without having those interactions with people, I wouldn't have not saying I wouldn't figure stuff out on my own, but like I've gotten a lot more opportunities, and like they've like told me about like, hey, you should check out this, or like look into this organization or club.
Personally, someone who's like grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood like my whole life, and all the schools I've gone to are predominantly white. The cultural center was like a huge surprise for me, a huge comfort to have, because I wasn't used to having a Black community to go to and be around.
My name is Bridget Johnson, and I serve as the director of the Black African American Culture Center. I think my efforts fostering the community is successful and yet challenging. It's successful in the manner of that we're able to touch the students' lives, and then I feel as though that the staff that we have and the students that we serve definitely can have a huge impact on it. I also think that it's also challenging because the university looks to the cultural center in some ways to develop that sense of community, and where it should be a university-wide effort.
I'm Dwayne Ruff. I'm the assistant director in the Black African American Cultural Center. I put that in a blanket term because I do all kinds of things behind the scenes, budget, planning programs, but mostly what we do is we support students. The biggest and most underutilized resource in the office is our collection of books. There's a huge collection of very good, very interesting books that students can use for book reports. They can use for the 25 to 30 page papers you write to get out of this university. I don't think the students as a whole utilize the different programs that we have as far as, and the critical conversations and dialogue that we have. Now, students tend to pick and choose based on their interests. But I would like to see some events where we get the entire Black community out the same way we would at a party.
It provided a lot of networking opportunities with various different students. I'm interested in a lot of things, and there's just a lot of different type of people who come through the back office.
My resume has been better being involved in UMC because we do a lot of community service projects and stuff, and just being able to put that on a resume, and being able to say that I conducted this event.
BAC offers like a couple of different programs, like they have Donald Wilson.
There we go.
The back office, which I'm actually a part of. Each freshman year, when new students come in, they get a mentor who's also a student. So that student to student mentorship that they get is really beneficial.
Our goal is to offer cultural programming, leadership programming, academic enhancement programming, and mentoring programming, as well as professional and personal development. Culturally, I would say our Real Talk programs are definitely cultural programming that we offer where students can come and engage in dialogue. Our leadership programs would be LDI, which is Albert C. Yates Leadership Development Institute, and our LEAD conference. That we offer. Academic enhancement is like the Murals program, which is undergraduate research for students of color. And then our mentoring program, we have 4 different mentoring programs trying to hit students at different stages of their lives. And then personally and professionally development, just constantly being aware of students and what's going on and how the outside world impacts them.
That office, pretty much, I go there every day, and it's like with people that I know that I love, that I know love me, and that are only trying to see the best for me.
Just being able to go into back and have people who, you know, are similar to me and who I feel like I can trust, be able to tell me about all these resources that pertain to like my major or things I'm interested in, and just being able to have someone guide me instead of feeling like I'm blindly wandering through this campus.
I feel like anytime where students, you know, get out of themselves and get into an environment where, or get into a topic, a conversation, or go to an event where the topic and the information being presented is far away from their norm or something that they've experienced growing up. That kind of expansion of perspective is so important, and from my perspective, is what college is all about.